All right. Hello, everyone. Bonjour à tous. It's great to be with you today. We're going to talk marketing today. So I'm going to introduce myself and my co-founder, Anthony. So we are Absolute Labs. We have a booth in, behind here. We are a CRM and marketing automation platform. We're based in San Francisco. We have teams in Montreal, Paris, and New York. Um, and I'm with Anthony, my co-founder, leading product and technology, that will show you a demo of our platform and highlight things that we're going to talk about today. So we are marketing technology experts. So we've been building companies on marketing tech, and we spent almost 15 years building Web2 marketing products. Our previous company was became a leader in mobile marketing. It was founded by Salesforce and a few others in the US. And we exited this company 2 years ago to start a Web3 CRM and marketing automation. The reason we did that is we believe, what we call Web3 CRM or wallet relationship management is probably the future of marketing, and we're going to talk about that today. So quickly, we have almost a few customers already. The company is 18 months old. It's going to be announcing a fundraising in 2 weeks. But I can mention a few of these logos are investors already, such as Sandbox, LVMH, Samsung, and a few others. We're going quite fast. We have almost 40 companies actually that are leveraging our platform. So now let's talk about CRM and what changed from Web 2 to Web 3 here. Um, there is a list. There's a lot of different things here, and one of the reason we believe Web 3 is the future of marketing is there is all these things that are like problems for us in Web 2 today. For example, privacy, right? We're getting into a world with less cookies, and we know that privacy is not a big is a big issue today with Web 2 CRM. Web 3 with wallets is solving this problem today. Um, there is other things such as customer experience here. You know, data, customer data. You know that on the blockchain, data is public, and you get access to all this public data, even if users through wallets are anonymized. You're going to see that on the demo. Um, and interestingly, here, engagement is more contextual than on Web 2 actually today. So contextualization, ownership does not exist in Web 2, and it's all about ownership. It's a commonplace in Web 3. Owning an NFT, owning a part of a brand actually is something common. In Web 2, brands don't really share anything. But when they're launching an NFT collection in Web 3, they are in some ways sharing a part of the company's assets here and a part of the brand actually, giving you ownership of this brand. So there's a lot of different things from Web 2 CRM to Web 3, and moving to wallets. That's the reason actually Web 3 is very powerful. Wallets are this amazing thing that is allowing this to happen. Wallets is solving many problems. It's solving the privacy problem. It's solving the, when you connect to a website, to an online service, you have to use a password, etc. You don't have that anymore with wallets, right? That's why we believe wallets are going to be replacing and potentially completing the email in the next few years. It's going to take some time, but there is today we're tracking 420 million wallets according to BCG. We're going to have 1 billion wallet by 2030. Actually, we believe it's going to be earlier than that, right? There's already more than 450 million wallets today. But identity, there is a problem that is solved here. It's privacy, anonymized. Security is as well handled here by wallets. So wallets for marketing people are actually probably the best way, to create engagement here. You don't need to know the name. You don't need to know the birthday. You don't need to know all this information and to capture all this data to connect with a wallet or a wallet holder. Now, having a wallet, wallet holds the keys of Web3, and but it's not enough. We see many brands launching their NFT collections. It's just simply not enough. They all have Web2 marketing stacks, right? They have Web2 technologies, great softwares and technologies such as Salesforce, Adobe, HubSpot, Braze, etc. But they're not really working in Web3 today. So what they need is wallet relationship management. What we call wallet relationship management is a platform that is actually bridging Web2 and Web3 data. Sorry, it's very small here on the screen, but on the top here, on the top level here, this is all about ingesting data from the blockchain. As I mentioned, the data is public, and you have a lot of data in any NFT, any collection, any wallet that exists today. You also can ingest data from Web2 CRMs, right? And then, being able to create profiles, build a CRM on Web3 with wallet-first profiles, associated with emails, Discords, Twitters, etc. account, and then being able to engage with this wallet. There's several ways to do it. There's what we call wallet airdropping. There's wallet messaging. There is email as well. Many of our customers have email, associated with wallet, and it's quite complementary today. So the wallet relationship management platform is what is needed here for a brand, to bridge actually Web3. Now, once you have that, you're ready to mint your NFT collection. Now what, right? There's different steps here. A wallet relationship management platform is going to allow you to build your audience. So as an example, find the lookalikes profiles. Who are you targeting? There's been a lot of NFT collection launched from brands that have been failures. And the reason is, everyone is looking at, hey, how can I sell my first 10,000 NFTs in 15 minutes, right? That's not happening anymore. This is not a hype thing anymore. It's about data here. You already have millions of consumers when you are a Web2 brand, millions of Twitter followers, or 100,000 of them. Many of them have wallets today already. Or you need to give them a way to get a wallet easily without complexity, right? There's solutions. We have partners such as MoonPay with Hypermint helping minting, such as Venly providing a wallet without complexity solutions, etc. So building an audience, finding the right audience here is possible, right? Combining on-chain analytics data, off-chain data, first-party data, identifying segments, understanding the behavior, and then you can develop a strategy here for rewarding and nurturing engagement. And then you can use automation as well with Web3, like you do with Web2. It's a little bit different, but again, wallet messaging, airdropping, push notification, all this is also available here with Web3. We're going to show you. Unfortunately, we can't do a live demo, but Anthony is going to show you how it works with a platform like ours.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. So I'm Anthony. I'm the co-founder, Chief Product and Technology. And so what I wanted to show you, well, this is not working anymore. So I wanted to show you 3 of our, let's say, 4 features. The platform is around CRM, insights, which is basically market intelligence, managing your audiences, which is related to CRM, and then taking action, which is very important when you want to do something. It's not just looking at dashboards, it's what can I do with this data. So in terms of the insights, as Samir was saying, there's essentially 420 million addresses out there, which we track from Ethereum and Polygon. This allows you to really understand the audiences you're targeting and understanding any group of people. So it could be the holders of an asset, could be the past holders, could be a combination of any data from having held something in the past, being heavily invested in some types of assets, having been active for a couple years on the blockchain. All of this can help create specific audiences in which you can dive from many angles, from understanding the stability, the sentiment, the churn that's likely to happen around a collection, but also understanding the links between different collections. On the bottom left here, you can see, for instance, that whenever you look at a group of people, they're not just holders of one asset. They have a bigger profile. They have a portfolio value. They have other interests. And so the interest, which we see here, for instance, is a data point that we created out of the whole data set of all the blockchains we track, which allows to better understand who you're talking with. It's profiles. It's not just wallet addresses fully anonymous. They are anonymous, but they have traits which can be derived from the blockchain itself. You can see data like stickiness and other KPIs from marketing, which are very important to really understand the performance. Beyond just the floor price and the volume, there's more to the collection and the community than just these little, the floor price and volume. So more specifically, I was mentioning the audiences, the way you can dive into the data. It's important to be able to combine your own data as a company. So if you're in gaming, you have players, you have active players, you have churned players. All these data points should be combined to be able to look into what makes a good player, what makes someone come back from having churned, not having played my game for a week or for a month or whatever it is that is your KPI. And it goes the same for brands. If you're a retailer, you have people active in store, right? You have very important customers as well, for whom you know a lot in the real world, in the Web2 world. Web3 is another breadth of data, which you want to be able to leverage all together with everything else into one platform to be ready for Web3 and to be ready to look into, for instance, their interests, their portfolio, what it looks like in terms of maybe total portfolio value or just NFT interest, how much of the portfolio is in NFTs, how long have they been trading NFTs for, and then also diving into their specific investments, looking into the current holders of a given collection, yours or any other, looking at how long they've been holding for, have they ever invested in a similar asset, and so on. And so once you go in the details of this, then you can investigate profiles as well. The idea of a CRM, the idea of doing marketing is understanding your customers. So in one single page, you should be able to see both the blockchain data and the data you ingest as a company, knowing how you can reach these people from different channels, Web2 and Web3, from airdropping to social networks and email, but also just the way you manage your audiences, your lists, your segments that you've created, and getting this full 360 picture from interests to investments and so on and so forth. And the whole goal of all of this is to be able to then take actions. So this is, some of you here are probably used to Salesforce Marketing Cloud and Braze and Iterable, where you can automate some actions, some Web2 marketing, I would say, in the sense of the channels you leverage. In Web3, the idea is that you want to be able to leverage multiple channels, not only Web2, but get the signals from both Web2 and Web3, and then use the signals to interact in Web2 and Web3. The goal as a marketer should be to get all the data in one place. The data is the value of a company in most cases. And so you want to be able to react to something happening on chain, someone minting your NFT or any other NFT, or someone entering a sophisticated segment you've created out of your own data, some specific, maybe a KYC status that someone just passed. You want to be able to immediately react and perform an airdrop to them if it's your current operation, current campaign, for instance. So the idea is to leverage Web2, Web3 signals and interact on Web2 and Web3 channels, from wallet to wallet messaging to airdropping to email, text, and so on. So when you orchestrate all of this, you can also interact with your existing systems. Let's say email is currently being done in your company through Salesforce Marketing Cloud. You can trigger API events into this system. So you want to be able to leverage what you already invested in as a company, but orchestrate it the right way, where you take into account the Web3 space as well and the Web3 data. You want to give the last words?
Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I think we have a last minute here. What we showed here today is really that now it's time to do marketing, right? And the situation of this industry is about, the opportunity of this industry now is that the data is available for marketers. It's a gold mine. On-chain analytics data is amazing, and building free companies before on Web2 marketing. This one is probably the most exciting one, because we've never had this amount of data available, right? And it's very exciting because it's very creative as well. So I would say that if you want to start doing marketing in Web3, keep the Web2 marketing tools that you still have today, bridge them to Web3, leverage a wallet relationship management platform, because these existing Web2 tools are not communicating with wallets. And then, but you still need to leverage it. It's not a silo. Web3 cannot be a silo here. And it's going to take some time. But, brands we're working with have few thousand or few 100,000 wallets in their CRM. In the next few years, they're going to have millions, and probably, these customers will move more to wallets. So we believe there is an amazing opportunity for marketing people today to leverage wallet relationship management. Thank you for your time.